Chapter 1. The Quiet Rooftop Assembly. The city never really slept, it merely shifted its breath from one neon-lit avenue to another. Yet, perched atop the crumbling brick of the old municipal building, its once gleaming copper dome now a patchwork of rust and graffiti, a different kind of night began to unfold. 11 silhouettes huddled on the weathered ledge, their feathers ruffling in the soft October wind. The rooftop was a sanctuary of sorts, a place where the rumble of traffic sounded like distant thunder, where the sigh of the river below was muffled by the hum of fluorescent billboards, and where the world below seemed, for a fleeting moment, far enough away to be observed without being observed. At the center of the circle, a plump pigeon with a glossy, amber-copper chest preened his feathers with a deliberateness that made the others pause. This was Boss Pom-Poms, the de facto leader of the flock. Though his name evoked the flamboyance of a circus mascot, his demeanor was as gentle as a sunrise over the East River. His eyes, dark and contemplative, flickered with the faint glow of the city's lights, reflecting a mind that was always 2 hops ahead of the present. "Friends," he began, his voice a low coo that rode the wind like a whispered promise. "We've gathered because the sky has been speaking to us in ways we have not heard before." A rustle of feathers answered him. Feather, the youngest of the group with a downy head that still held a hint of juvenile fluff, lifted his beak. "You mean the shimmering thing that flashed over the river last night?" Boss Pom-Poms nodded, his beak slightly upturned in a smile that seemed to say, "We'll get to the bottom of it together." "Yes," and the strange, low hum that rattles the gutters at dawn, and the new scent, something metallic, that lingers near the construction site on 7th. All of these are signs that something different is moving through our city. We must understand it, not fear it. A murmur rose from the flock. It was not panic. It was the soft, rhythmic beat of curiosity that had always kept pigeons alive in the concrete jungle. Speckles, the speck-mottled pigeon known for his keen eyesight, ruffled his tail and tilted his head. "What do you propose, boss? We cannot all be in 2 places at once." Boss Pom-Pom spread his wings just enough to cast a gentle shadow over the edge, his posture calm and commanding. "We'll divide the work. Cooperation, as always, will be our greatest armor. Here's what we'll do." He turned his gaze to each member of the group, assigning roles with the gentle certainty of a seasoned conductor. "Speckles, Scout. You will patrol the western ridge where the river meets the steel towers. Keep an eye on the flashes and note any patterns. Remember, stay high and keep a wide view." Gray, the stoic pigeon with a slate-colored plumage, received the title of Sentinel. "Guard the rooftop. If any danger approaches, be it hawk, cat, or human, sound the alarm with a sharp, rapid coo. We need eyes on the ground as well as the sky." Pepper, whose feathers bore a permanent smudge of soot from the old bakery, was named Messenger. "When Speckles returns, you'll carry his findings to the rest of the flock on the south side. Speed is your virtue." Nimbus, the puffiest bird who seemed to float rather than fly, was appointed analyst. "You will collect all the strange scents, sounds, and sights, then try to piece together what they mean. Trust your nose and your mind." Olive, a sleek emerald-tinted pigeon with a habit of perching on power lines, received the role of observer of humans. "We need to know what the people are doing up there. Their lights, their machines, their movements. Any detail could be a clue." Cobb, the lanky pigeon with a broken feather on his right wing, was designated Scout's aide. "Stay close to Speckles, share the view, and be ready to call him back if the wind picks up." Marble, a pigeon with a curious patch of white on his chest that looked like a question mark, became recorder. "Etch every detail onto the ledge with your foot scratches. Our memory must be as solid as the bricks beneath us." Sable, the nightshade pigeon who loved to glide in the moonlight, was assigned night watch. "When the city's lights dim, you'll patrol the rooftops. The dark can reveal what the day hides." Quill, the smallest of the group with a beak that seemed always poised to peck, took the role of scout signal. "When Speckles spots something, give a low, quick trill. It will be our silent language." Biscuit, the gentle pigeon who often shared crumbs with the street's stray dogs, was named support. "If any of us get weary, bring us crumbs, a soft word, or a moment of rest. We'll keep each other's spirits high." The last pigeon, Cinder, a scarlet-tinged bird with a burned spot near his wing, stood silently. He had joined the flock only weeks ago, after a near miss with a falling brick. Boss Pom Poms gave him a knowing nod. You